Hey, it's me, Joy. This is an extremely rare take two because I just made you a really long vlog. That's a video log, and there really are such things as vlogs. I was watching one for a while, and I wish I could find it again. It was somebody that uses Photoshop and shows people how to use Photoshop, and whoever it was, I need to find it again because it was fun. Anyway, I wanted to tell you, this is Tuesday, July 23rd, 2013, and this is the same Tuesday that my daughter was supposed to come here today, which is a very rare occasion, and she was going to come and visit me for a surprise, and so I was all excited about that, and I had big plans to drag her up here to my sewing room and have her sit next to me and do a vlog like Philly does. I don't know if Tammy would have done it or not, but I thought maybe she could teach me how to knit. Tammy knows how to knit, and that's her hobby, and I thought maybe she could teach me how to knit. Anyway, she's a mom with two kids still at home. Well, one's sort of at home and one's still at home. And so things were happening there, and she had to cancel. But anyway, I'm still here, and I had to have a project. And so since my Tammy project didn't happen, I came up with another project. So I wanted to show it to you so you can watch it happen on my blog. This is shorts. I have been wanting to find a pattern for shorts, but not just like the pull-up elastic shorts, although there's nothing wrong with those. I was wanting to get some that had a waistband and pockets and pleats in the front and looked a little more dressy than just the kind of shorts that I have. And plus, most of my shorts, I made them when I was 10 pounds heavier, and so I'm just constantly pulling them up now. They're long in the crotch and big in the waist. So anyway, I belong to, I don't know if you can belong to it, put my email address or whatever on this Burda Style website. I'm sure if you just Google Burda Style, it will come up. And what they do is every so often, probably once a week or more, they send you an email with new patterns that they want you to try. And of course, the purpose of the website or the emails is to get you to buy their patterns. And I'm not really a Burda person. I don't like, from my past, the Burda patterns that I've known, where you pull out the great big gigantic pattern sheet and there's 5,000 million lines, all different colors going every which way like roller coasters. I really don't like that. I'm always afraid I've made a mistake and I've copied the wrong line. Plus, there's no seam allowances. And there's no seam allowances on this either. The only difference is I paid for this. Now, one time I got a free one, but this one I had to pay for, and it was $5. But when you live down here in this one-horse town where there's no fabric stores, no pattern stores, no needle stores, if I get something, either Philly has to send it to me or I have to drive 45 minutes or an hour to go find a Joann's. So anyway, I noticed this shorts pattern. I just put in the little search box there at Burda Style shorts, and this shorts pattern came up, and I really like it. It has a waistband and an invisible zipper and two pockets and pleats in the front. And yes, I know I could use my Sherpit designs and probably design the same pant, but I don't know. I think Philly and I have this disease, and we're always wanting to try something new. Philly's worse than me. Oh my gosh. She's buying these patterns from, where are they? From Italy? Oh my gosh. The envelopes they come in are so bizarre. The writing on the envelope is so bizarre. They come clear from Italy, and they're in these itty bitty little envelopes, and the pattern pieces are already cut out, and there's no seam allowances, and oh my gosh. I'm not that brave. I'm not even going there. But this, just a pair of shorts, $5. So, once you pay your $5, they send you, and in this case, they sent me 29 pages. And you have to spread the pages out, and you put them down on the table, and I think I have them backwards. Let me see. You line up the like numbers. This is a 7B, and this is a 7B. And remember, this is take two, and so I've got these kind of in the wrong order now. 7C, 7C, 7D, 7D. Pretty obvious, like putting a puzzle. You know I love puzzles. Kind of like putting a puzzle together. So anyway, the first time I put it together, I noticed it was a mile long. So it's not just a shorts pattern, it's actually a pants pattern too. So anyway, I'm going to put all these pieces together, and then I'm going to figure out how to just make the shorts, and then I have to add the seam allowances, and I have to add the hems, and then I'm going to cut it out. So I'll fill you in with pictures as I do this the next few days. But I have to tell you, I was almost dead the next few days. You wouldn't believe what almost happened to me today. I was driving to town. Town is 8 miles from our house here in the woods. And they have this little restaurant. I call it the Greasy Spoon, but not because it's a bad place. It's really a very, very good place. They have a plate lunch every day. Let me see. Its name is called the Country Kitchen. But I have to give everything a different name for some reason. It's a flaw in our family. We all do that. That's why I call my husband Burnsides. And I call my sister Ae, and they call me Jungle Queen. And we just have a name for everything. Now, where was I going with that? I have no idea. Anyway, I was driving to town to have lunch with my husband. And we just have these little 2-lane roads here. Now, it just depends on where you're at on the 8-mile trip, whether you have a straight drop off into a ditch or into the lake or into a cliff, or if you might have a little bit of grass and stones and rock next to you. So here I am, and I'm driving down my lane. There's one car in front of me. They're coming down the other side toward me. Let me see, let's play like this is the other side toward me. And let's play like, we'll use my pattern plates. Okay. Oh, isn't this fun? Okay. Let me see, let's play like, can you see that one with the white and black dots? Let me find a darker one. Okay. This purple one, the one with the purple on the bottom and the white on the top is me, okay? In front of me is another car. Now, coming down the road, this direction is a semi-truck, okay? So the semi-truck's coming toward us in this lane. The car in front of me is coming this way, and I'm behind the car in front of me. So, I'm just driving along, and I'm actually singing this song that the Lord gave to me yesterday. That's another whole story, but anyway, I'm humming this song, just enjoying myself, and I notice that this car right here in front of me suddenly swerves off the road and goes over to the side of the road. And so before he starts to swerve, I notice and I think, oh, there must be a dead deer in the road or a skunk or something, that a tire or something he's trying to get away from. So I start to go over and just follow him, although I have no reason why. And just as I start to go over, I'm not all the way over yet, over here in our lane, this is our lane. Let me see, I'm running out of cars. This car was behind the semi-truck. It's an SUV. He's decided he's going to pass the semi-truck, so he's in our lane. And he's coming full speed, and he's halfway up the distance of the semi-truck as I notice him. And I quickly get over here on the side, and this car goes zooming around me and in front of the semi-truck. I swear, if that had happened any other way, I would be so dead right now. Actually, I'd be more alive than ever, but my husband would be so sad, and he would miss me. But anyway, I praise the Lord for that. That was total protection from above. Just absolutely unbelievable. This car and me too, that we were saved from that awful wreck. So anyway, now my daughter can still come visit me next week, and I can still make these shorts, and I have to go. So bye. I gotta roll around here and turn you off.